Hi everyone, this is CardSays. Let's now begin your pick a card reading for what you need to know right now. This is a timeless reading and your options are Group 1, Group 2, and 3. Feel free to choose more than one pile if you are called to do so. You may pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps are provided in the description box and the pinned comment section. And then I'll be back with your reading. Hi Group 1, welcome to your reading. Let's get started with your past energy. Past energy for Group 1. And we have the Ace of Cups. And let's see what's the lesson or the advice from Spirit. Wheel of Fortune reversed. For your past energy, this could be a friendship with the Ace of Cups, a new friendship, a new relationship, or a new romantic proposal that you may have experienced. And you feel, at first everything feels light, soft, and friendly, and welcoming. And this is a relationship that is promising. This is a very promising relationship. Now, the advice for you here from your higher self is the Wheel of Fortune. If this is basically saying that if you want to further this relationship, if you want this relationship to go deeper, you will have to put in the work with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. It's like, not everything will be happy or beneficial right away for you. You will have to endure some challenges along the way with this person. That is if you want this relationship to last. And this is saying that you actually have control over this. It's just as you have to be aware that you do have to put in the work. It's like, this relationship happened, but you can't just let it flow the way it is going. Or it's like you don't want the wave or the tide of this relationship to just carry you anywhere. The Wheel of Fortune reverse is an invitation for the action step of free will or free choice, that you can, whatever negative situation that is happening in this relationship, you can actually turn it around to your favor. So that's your past energy. Let's see what is your present energy. Present energy for Group 1. Present energy for Group 1. Concise and accurate message. Thank you. High Priestess. And the advice, Your present energy is the High Priestess, and you are very intuitive right now. And this is saying that with the Six of Wands in reverse, it's like as much as you are having intuitive hits or psychic insights, this is not something that you would want to make public with the Six of Wands reversed. Or it's like, do not wait for outside validation, most especially from people, that your intuition is actually correct, that your intuition is actually right. It's like you can give people help with this High Priestess with using your intuition, but do not expect outside validation to verify your intuition. And for some of you, the High Priestess symbolizes getting to know something or acquiring knowledge. And with the Six of Wands, the advice here is that this is not the exact time to take action. If you are going to take action, like do it in the back burner first, or behind the curtain first, because you are not yet ready for it to put this, whatever this is, in public. It's spirit is saying this is not ready to be publicized. So the high priestess is also related to books. So if you have a book to be published, this is not yet ready to be publicized. It's like with the Six of Wands reversed, what you need right now is a draft. What you have right now is a draft. That is your current energy for group 1. Now let's see what is the best course of action as advised by your higher self, because our higher self can see things that we don't currently see right now. Yeah, the Hermit. So this is basically reiterating what was mentioned with regards to your present energy with the Hermit. This is telling us that this is not the time to go out. What I mean is that if you have a project or a business proposal, this is not the time to put them in public. This is not the time to. Okay, there was some minor interruption. So we were saying that with the Hermit card, this is not the time to put anything that you're doing in public. This is more on allowing yourself for internal deliberation. This is you allowing yourself being guided by your inner light, by your inner wisdom. It's like there are things that you need to learn. And for some of you, this is a time for solitude. That's the best course of action for you. It's like the more that you are giving yourself a me time or an alone time, or doing things solo, doing things alone by yourself, doing things your own way, that is the best course of action for you. That is where you get your best ideas. That is where you perform your best. That is what Spirit is saying. And now let's see what is the outcome for pile number 1. Let's see. Let's take a peek at your future. What is the outcome for pile number 1? Yes, the 7 of Pentacles upright. This is good. And the advice for your higher self is the King of Pentacles. And this is, I like this for you. Pile number 1. Because the outcome for you is that you will need to wait and see, and basically be patient whatever it is that you're working on, because the advice of your higher self, the more that you work on whatever it is that you're working on right now, this will allow you to have a stable life in the future with the King of Pentacles. Now with the 7 of Pentacles upright, this also includes weeding out. It's like you planted something, you started something, and you are in the process of weeding out what it is that you don't need anymore. Okay, it's like you are pondering, are these things or projects that I'm working on, are they ready for harvest? Are the outcome fully ready? But of course, with the 7 of Pentacles, it is not yet time. So you will have to, this is related also with the Hermit card that we got earlier. This is about waiting, and this is about evaluating and re-evaluating the things that you need to stay and the things that you would want to live out. It's like, yeah, it's like an editing process. This is like an editing process for you. And with the advice from your higher self, you simply have to work on whatever it is that you are working on right now. And with the King of Pentacles, this will lead you to stability in the future. You know, the King of Pentacles is a slow and steady effort. He did a slow and steady effort when he was younger, when he was getting started. And now he is experiencing a luxurious life for himself. Like, people look up to him for advice, people lean on him for resources because he has everything in this earthly plane. And that's the message that has been channeled for you, Group 1. I do hope this reading provided you with some clarity as you go along with healing and your soul's journey. Consider tapping a like and subscribe to help the channel. Feel free to check the description box for more info. Keep safe. See you in our next video. Thank you for watching. This is CardSays. Hi, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's get started with your past energy. Past energy for Group 2. Four of Swords reversed. Let's see what's the lesson or advice for you. Devil reversed. Okay. For your past energy, you have the Four of Swords reversed, and this is basically saying you may have encountered something difficult in the past. You may have heartaches in the past, or disappointments or losses, and you are able to slowly but surely recuperate. And it's like you are slowly opening your eyes, slowly taking action steps in order to move past that situation. It's like you're no longer on that resting phase. You are slowly learning that you have to move on from whatever this past situation is. And this is really good in combination with the Devil energy reverse, because it's like whatever it is that has been holding you in the past, you are able to let go of it right now with the Devil energy in reversed. It's like you have certain form of addictions or obsessions. This could be mental patterns that you may have, or with the grapes here, it could be something that is intoxicating. And with the fire here, this could be something that is related to intense passion and pleasure. So you have let go of yourself with that energy. Now let's move on to your present energy, what you need to know with your present energy. Group 2. Group 2's present energy. Ace of Pentacles reversed. And let's see what's the advice or the lesson you have to learn. Page of Cups in reversed. So you have reversals here. Basically, reversals are related to things that are blocked, or it's like the energy of the card is pretty much watered down. So yeah, let's begin with your Ace of Pentacles. It's what I feel here with the Ace of Pentacles reversed as your present energy is that you may be starting something, but you feel like this might not be as lucrative as it seems. You know, it's like you're starting something, but at the same time you are doubting yourself as to whether or not this is feasible, or whether or not you have enough resources, or whether or not you're going to get the support, or whether or not you can actually whatever this is that you're starting on. It's like you're feeling, can I make this last, or can I keep myself motivated till the end? Because you are having doubts and you feel like you are not going to get the outcome that you want. But with the Ace of Pentacles, the outcome that you want is after a lot of hard work. So if you are ready for that, that's the one of the advice of the card here. If you really want to work on this is calling for hard work. And the advice for you with the Page of Cups reversed, it's like deal more on the practical side and allow yourself to start with a page, because you are actually starting something with the ace here and the page here, and the ace and the page are starting, they are a starting energy, it's a startup energy. So allow yourself to start. And with the Page of Cups reversed, focus on the practical side of the matter. It's like, you know, chunk them. This portion here, as you can see, there's a line here and then lines here. It's like I'm being called to focus on that. It's like chunk down your task. Chunking is the word here. Focus on whatever it is, however small this is. Focus on that, and then allow yourself determine if you feel like you want to push through with it or not, because you are simply getting started, and it is all right if you don't push through with it. With the Page of Cups in reverse, this is saying that it's all right if it doesn't feel right. It is all right to let go of this project, whatever it is that you're trying to start. Okay, let's see what is the best course of action for you, pile 2, group 2. What is the best course of action for group 2 as suggested by your higher self? You have the 9 of Wands in reverse, and what I'm getting here is let go. If there are things that is inhibiting you from moving forward, let go. If there are worries, because as you can see, this person here is very much worried about something that would come up, and in the reverse, I can see this for you as you would want to let go of whatever it is that you're worrying about. You would want to let go of your doubts. You would want to let go of thinking of the things that could go wrong. Let go of thinking of the things that could go wrong. Instead, focus on what could go right. That is the best course of action for you. Group 2. Focus on what is going to go right for you, group 2. Now let's see what is the outcome. Let's take a peek into your future and let's see what's the outcome. See, you have the 3 of Swords in reverse, which is really good news. This is a really good outcome for you. And the advice from your higher self, Knight of Pentacles. This is what I'm talking about earlier. Hard work with the Knight of Pentacles. This guy is all about hard work and consistency. Now, the outcome for you, with regards to this situation, what you need to know is that the outcome is going to be really good for you. Whatever it is that you are thinking of that could go wrong, they are simply part of your imagination or a part of the past that you are, it's a memory that you're trying to like go back to. But know that in the future, since you already experienced this before, you know how to deal with it. Okay, so in the future, you will not be as heartbroken as you were before, or you will be able to find a solution to whatever it is that caused you the heartache before. Okay? And the advice for you is to continue moving forward. Because the sword's energy, it's about being in your headspace. And the King of Pentacles energy is about being practical. And that's what we talked about earlier. Start with small steps. Because the Knight of Pentacles is a slow and steady moving energy. So it is alright with him if he only took one step today. Because at least he knows he did move. He did something today. And for him, that is already progress. And that is true. That is progress for you already. Okay? And that's the message that has been channeled for you, Group 1. I do hope this reading provided you with some clarity as you go along with healing and your soul's journey. Consider tapping like and subscribe to help the channel. Feel free to check the description box for more info. Keep safe. See you in our next video. Thank you for watching. This is CardSays. Hi, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. Let us get started with your past energy. Past energy for Group 3. Death. Let's see. What's the advice for you? Nine of Swords in reverse. Now, this is basically saying don't worry. Don't worry about the past. Like, there's been massive changes for you with death. And with the Nine of Swords in reverse, the advice for you is don't worry about it. Don't worry about what has happened before. With the Death card, this is telling you that you need not do anything in order to change your past. It's like your past unraveled for you because some things had to be let go of. You need to let go of some things. There are certain mental patterns and belief systems that is no longer for your highest good. And you need to let go of them. And this is something that is inevitable. This is something that is meant to happen. That is why there is nothing you can do about it but simply ride with the change. Because there is something good for you in the horizon, as you can see here. Ride with the change, ride with him, and look forward for something good in the future. Now, the advice for you here is the Nine of Swords in reverse, and this is basically saying don't worry, because sooner or later you will no longer have sleepless nights, you will no longer have anxiety and insomnia or nightmares or troubles with sleeping with regards to something that you've been worrying about. So that is your past energy, Group 3. Now let's do a check-in with your present energy. Present energy for Group 3. What is the present energy of Group 3? Star card. Well, this is really nice. That's a wish fulfillment card. And the advice for you as you deal with the Star card is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Now let's begin with the Star card first. Now for your current energy, you have the Star card, and yeah, your wishes are coming true in this present moment. It's like after the major transformation that you experienced with the Death card in the past or in the recent past, you are experiencing good things, and this is what has been said earlier, but there is something good for you in the horizon as long as you ride with the past. You rode with it towards a better you, towards a present. This is you right now, the Star card. Your wish are being fulfilled, you are following your intuition, and I also see sharing here. So you could be sharing something on the social media, or you could be sharing something practical and tangible for the people around you, to benefit the people around you. It's like there is this drought or thirst that has been satisfied. The drought has ended for some of you. The advice here is the Knight of Swords reverse. Whatever good that you're experiencing right now, savor it, because the Knight of Swords is a fast moving energy, and you don't want to like experience this blessing as if it's just something that is passing. You don't want this blessings right now to be just something that has moved on right away. With the Knight of Swords reverse, what I can see for you is make the most of the blessings that you have right now. Take action towards it, but at the same time, take notes of the minor details. It's like savor it. Allow yourself to really experience what this success tastes like, because sooner or later things will change again, because change is something that is permanent for us in this human experience. So savor this experience and anchor it in your heart, in your mind, in your subconscious. So this blessing becomes something that you can fall back on, something that you can return to when times get tough. Okay, pile number 3. And let's see what is the best course of action as suggested by your higher self. What is the best course of action for pile 3? The Fool. Yeah, begin. Allow yourself to begin. Allow yourself a new beginning, a new life. Leave the past behind, and this is reminding us of the 9 of Swords reverse that we got earlier. Leave all your worries behind with the Fool card. Start a new life, start a new chapter. For some of you, start a new book. If you're done with the past chapters of your life, close that book and then begin a new one. Know that you are guided with whatever decisions that you are taking right now. Let's see what the future has in store for you. Group 3. Let's take a peek at your future. 5 of Swords. Let's see what's the advice. The Emperor. The outcome is that in the near future, you will experience conflict. It's like, the wheels have turned and you are experiencing the good right now. And in the future, expect some changes. Again, with the 5 of Swords. And this is telling me that you may have done something that not everyone is on board with. Not everyone is on board with you with whatever action or decision or things that you're saying, and this will cause conflict and arguments. And one of the advice of this card is that as much as possible, 1, avoid arguments. 2, if you are already in that argument, don't use words that you will regret later. Okay? This is the card of no win situation. So don't argue for the sake of arguing, or you feel like you have, your ego has been, a pat on your ego when you're like arguing with people. And even if what you're saying is right, even if what you're saying is rational or logical, people may not accept it. And so the best course of action is to use kind words as much as possible, because you don't want to be, severing ties with people just because you're having these arguments. Okay? It's like an argument. Yeah, in the future, an argument is actually not a badge of honor. That's what the Spirit is saying. And the advice for you here is, yeah, like be the bigger man, be the bigger person in the room with the emperor here. Choose the high road. Basically, be a class act with the emperor. That's the advice for you, like in the middle of this heated argument. Choose to be the better man, choose to be the better person in the room. Allow yourself to be guided with principles, because the emperor is a principled man, you know. And yes, you are going to protect yourself. You are ready to protect yourself, but the emperor is the card of a person who is ready to attack, but is not the one who is initiating the attack. So chances are in the future, people will be the one who is going to be there to annoy you or pester you. But be the bigger man, be the bigger person. With the emperor here, that's the advice for you, pile 3. Know that you are right, and even if people don't accept it, be patient with them. Allow yourself to show your power, your authority by being upright, but don't be swayed with the emotions that is going on around you, with the emotions and the chaos that is going on around you. Because the emperor, as you can see here, he is a wise person and he is very calm with whatever it is that is happening. So the advice here for you is also to be calm and assertive with all the actions and decisions that you are going to make. And Spirit is saying, repeat it again. What Spirit is saying, repeat the words that don't start the argument, okay? That's one of the advice that Spirit is emphasizing. It is not you who's supposed to start the argument in the future, okay? And that's the message that has been channeled for you, Group 3. I hope this reading provided you with some clarity as you go along with healing and your soul's journey. Consider tapping like and subscribe to help the channel. Feel free to check the description box for more info. Keep safe. See our next video. Thank you for watching. This is CardSays.